What's happening, gang? SDJB here with another episode of Chaleo Power, the real hustle for investing, especially if you are a beginner like most of us and in tough times like this. Anyways, this is a quick video to review some of the names for coming weeks and some of the names that have been paying us very, very well. So to start, let's start with a name that I really like, which is AMD. We've been trading AMD for, we've been trading AMD since it came down to the support area right here. It came down and it formed a U shape, as you can see. This was support here, support here. So do some real quick. Let's clean it up a little bit. So as you can see, look at that beautiful chart. I mean, down there it was resisting. Look at all that resistance. So it finally broke, and of course all of this, that it's a good company, but Intel delaying their chips, it's also helping push this a little bit. So again, it broke here, and you can see right there, we started trading all over. We were all over this name right around that point. Again, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a basically multi-month resistance, and it broke the resistance, and you can see that it went all the way up. You do not want to chase, but again, once it came up there, it gave us another opportunity. It went up and then back down. So now you see this gap over here? This gap acted as support. So we started calling it. It's documented in the chat or Twitter. So follow there if you want more details. But we started loading over here and boom, riding it all the way over there. So right now the play, I saw that today. I sold today my position, and I see that they're trying to flush it, which is great. I will be looking out for 85, support in the 85s, or support around here, 83, I would say, which is closer to the moving averages. So it's giving, let's say, yeah, so closer to the 50. If we evaluate the week, yeah, so closer to the 10 SMA as well, and you can see it over here. Our winnings on SAMD are, for this month only, in the small account, about 1,500, and then we lost some. We gave some profit away, so this is realized profit. Now it's 1,400, and yeah, pretty good. I hope that tomorrow, Friday, they flush it down as much as they can. But even though they were flushing it, I see that it tried to come back up. So this is a very strong, popular. I wish it could go down so I can buy closer to the SMAs and the support. So that's number one, AMD. Now let's evaluate again, these are some swings that we play with plenty of time. So Etsy, for example, was another big winner, 22% since our call. And you know, the details, sometimes I give details in Twitters and stock tweets, or my chat. I give details there. But you can see this is a beautiful pattern, guys. And the thing is, identifying the same patterns over and over that basically give us a high probability of making good money. Look at this. Like, this is textbook. You see, and all resistance, new support. You have a triangle basically. This thing, every time it broke, it came up, it broke up. But you notice that it goes back down to the support level, this support level. You see, this accumulation acts as support. So once it was over here, you see that we start calling it out, and I like it. I say I like this for a swing, and again, support at this support, which is the 110, and stop loss on volume with heavy below that support, basically that range of 110, 109-ish. And after that, it basically, as you can see right there, is at 110. So if we look at it right now, let's see. It's 22%. Look at that beauty. Like, that's amazing. And it moved exactly as we discussed. Look at the markings there. All resistance become new support. This support over here, it's the new resistance. It broke the 110, but it came right back up, and then it pushed on this volume. Let me see. Yeah, so that was a great move, and a lot of the members are banking on that. So congratulations to the team. And again, if you look at the date and if you look at the comments, these are swing trader trades. We are, for the most part, swing traders, and these type of patterns is what we focus on, so that we cannot babysit our portfolios all the time. And you buy either starter, set your stop, or have a mental stop with an alert, and you go back and cut it if it doesn't go your way. But this is a high probability of making money. The next name that I want to talk about is pings. Again, look at this beauty. We call it out with plenty of time. And this formation touching here, 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 here broke, but it didn't hold. And again here. So at this point, we see kind of volume very nice and steady. And I said, hey, we talked to the team and say, this is flirting with resistance. Watch it on the breakout of this 38 line, as you can see for the comment over here. So heavy eyes here, gang, looking to break that resistance. And so pings, you get in again, you get in on the break of 38 and confirmation. Sometimes is a fake out like here, so you want to either wait for candle over candle, or you want for a candle break and then confirmation above that support, now 38. So either candle over candle or candle break and then a sideways to justify or to tell you that, hey, this is my new support. And if we go to pins now, we can see that it did exactly as we kind of discussed. Again, you see, this is a good example. Like, it was flirting with the resistance, it rejected, it went back down, then it came back up with conviction. So it never broke the 38. So at this point, you don't have to get in. But then it came back down to this support here, and then it bounced back. So beautiful pattern, 17% move. I was not in this one, but a lot of the members were. And congratulations to us. A name that I've been writing for a long time, and we make crazy money on it, is Square. The last time we called Square was 25th. That's a couple of weeks ago. And it's beautiful. Just same concept. We've been writing Square since the 60s. And I've been trading it. So I have a long-term position. And I have been swinging shorter terms. And day trading it, or not day trading it, but swing trading it for a week or 2 weeks. And this is what happened here. So this pattern, you can see the formation, price tightening, and it's giving you resistance. But if you notice, every time it comes back up to the resistance, it gives you a higher low. So it's kind of doing tighter waves, and that's what happens. So at this point right here, when I see it coiling, we address it with the team, and you can see, hey, she's a Bronco with a lot of potential. Heavy eyes here for a swing with a stop loss below that support line. So for SQ right now, this is what I have. We are at 800%, but this is my my long-term position. I had a shorter term that I sold on the pop. So congratulations to us. 800% is a pretty penny, so I'm pretty happy with that swing. And again, same concept, guys. Don't chase. We find them before they come to life based on support, resistance, and volume. And then there is a probability. Again, things can go different than what we predict. So that's why we have the stops and we caught them loose. Another one that was beautiful was PCTY. I really like this pig. Here, all the notes. Price target raised from 150 to 170. Stop loss below 145. And as you can see, I do all the markings. Resistance here, here, here. And the same thing as SQ. You can see that the price, every time it's coiling. This is the week. This is the week chart. But if we look at the daily, this thing is a monster. So PCTY. Jesus. Look at how beautiful that is. So again, coiling, a lot of lines. So let me try to clean that up. Look at that. So again, we're not chasing resistance. We're just watching. The price is coiling, and it's giving you, it's kind of tightening up. So we start calling it here based on what you saw on the post, right? So flirting with resistance. Look at it again. At 150, 151. So flirting with resistance, and price target raised to 170. I'll be looking for a slight dip, closer to the support and loading the truck. And again, that's what we did. And boom, that's insane. That was a great move. I did not expect it to move this quick, to be honest, but it gave us 18%. So I'm pretty happy with all my calls that we got for that. Another name that I have for this week coming up is Baba, and as you can see, Baba, it's another beast. Here, resistance, old resistance, new support. It formed this, and boom, it broke here, went up, and now, do you remember when I said old resistance, new support? Look, this was resistance here, and now it became the support here. So if they flush it, I bought a starter position, but if they flush it back down, I'll be happy to add some more closer to that 10 SMA and write this sucker up too. We've been seeing a lot of unusual activity and flow coming in hot. So I bought a starter to not miss out, but I will be adding on confirmation of a uptrend, or if it comes down to the 10 SMA. I have a stop loss over here, so if it breaks, I'm out. I don't care, I'm out. I can sell, prevent a big loss, and then once it start curving up, I can pick it up again. That I don't care. No emotions behind none of these trades. So that's that. And another one we have, and I want to show here, is low. So low is, I have another position that I posted in the chat and Twitter. Look at this thing, is a beauty, and shout out to Romy for pointing it out. She does a great job finding this type of names like Home Depot, Lowe's, and but look, this thing is coiling. It's meeting all of our expectations, and it's a nice uptrend, and again, it's coiling up here. Resistance. That is a familiar pattern that we play over and over. And if anything, this thing, it'll continue just coiling tighter, right? And what makes it better is that you have your, right there, you have your values, stop loss. And here, if it continues to coil, that would be, the longer the base or the longer the coil, the harder the pop. Right now, I bought a starter position, and I see that it continued to break it from here. So let's see if it breaks. But I believe tomorrow is Friday and all that good stuff. It could go up and then maybe retest the 170s and resume later. I have a position, like I said. So this is where I entered. We were up about 3%. That's a starter position. I will be adding probably 2 or 3 more calls, since these are some January 2021st. I really like Dell too. Dell is a very slow mover with the pandemic, but again, Dell has a beautiful chart as well. It gave us a nice 4 week tight. Then it broke, and it's doing the same thing here. And you can see it's kind of trying to break this range. I'm watching the volume, not so much volume this week, but it's higher than last week. So I'm eyeing Dell to go in as well. So anyways, congratulations to us, gang. If you made it this far, what is it now? 20 minutes. If you made it this far, thanks for sticking around. Show your appreciation, and again, look at the swing homework for reference. look in the chat, look in the Twitter account, and let's keep making that money, respecting those rules. And again, very important is respect the rules, the stop loss, especially now that we are in a very volatile market with Trump and Nancy and China and all the crap going on. And let's buy swings, meaning 90 days, 45 days out. So that way, whenever things move drastically, you're not affected as much because they act as stocks, and they don't move as drastic. But anyways, take care. Let's kill it tomorrow, and good night. Peace out, guys.